Hello and welcome. I'm Internet Celebrity Brad Pritchard, and this is a new series of me going through February 2023's Humble Choice. I've been a long-time subscriber to Humble Choice, so I've often got opinions on them. I'm not going to review every game, but I'm going to do at least a brief intro to the ones that I'm interested in. So, headlining game this month is Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I am not going to make a video of this because if you like BioWare CRPG type games, you'll like that. Next up is Fallout 76, a game I have no interest in. It's a MMORPG, so I won't be doing that one. Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales, I believe it's a Gwent-based game, which I played Gwent exactly once in The Witcher 3, but I'm going to give this one a shot. Other Side, I'm definitely going to try a kind of a roguelike strategic RPG, I'd say. Shady Part of Me, I don't know if I'm going to play that. It seems like an adventure with lots of adventure game type things. Maybe some puzzles, so I'm going to check that one out and see if I want to play it. Scourgebringer, it's a platformer. My friend of the channel, Nintagus, has recommended highly, so I'll be giving that one a shot. Phobia, I haven't really looked into, but it appears to be some sort of horror-ish game. I'm unclear on that one. 5 Dates, kind of a full-motion video dating game. I'll have to give that one a try. So look forward to those videos, and you can decide if you too want to buy the February 2023 Humble Bundle. All right, day number 2, and this is Thronebreaker, a Gwent-based game, I believe, from the Witcher universe, as in The Witcher Tales. My personal experience with the Witcher series, I am a fan, but not a huge fan. I played all the way through The Witcher 3 and all of his DLC. I have at least tried both of the first 2 games, never got very far in either of them, though. Other than that, I've never read the books they're based on or anything. So, anyway, you can see here that they've created an account of sorts for me with based on my Steam name, which I'm not really thrilled about that. But hey, you guys know my family name is so you can see there's a new game in multiplayer, which apparently involves an digital installation. I will not be covering the multiplayer because I don't want to. I don't want the option to skip battles. I'm certainly not ready for the Bonebreaker difficulty. Let's go with Battle Hardened. I'm not having high expectations for this game just because it's not something that I generally enjoy too much. I don't dislike card games in general, but I've played a little bit of Hearthstone, bounced off that pretty quick.
The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm's sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances, and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Neve, queen of the twin realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was. Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? As the Queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Neve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
Yeah, okay, so we're into it here through that little intro. But anyway, yeah, I am not a huge card game guy. I've played a lot of Slay the Spire, never particularly got good at it. Always loved Triple Triad from Final Fantasy VIII, the only thing I love about that game. But yeah, it's not a main thing I really enjoy. But I'm interested in the story here. Obviously, my background in The Witcher's kind of weak. It's been a couple years since I played the game as well. So I don't remember things super well. Obviously, Nilfgaard were the bad guys in Witcher 3, so I don't remember that.
Hail, Your Majesty. Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed. Paper. Time will tell of what value. That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so. The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
Tell this fool to settle down. Settle down, Caldwell.
Steady, Caldwell. Come now. Deep breath. All right. Speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As your grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the strays' camp in the forest near Locheren. We waited for nightfall to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty, straw-stuffed dummies round the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, your grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be your grace's wish.
After weeks in the saddle, your grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it.
All right, so quite a bit
Do
of
you
plot.
see
Oh,
now,
and
Reynard?
you can actually walk around?
I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
All right, so I didn't know I was going to be able to walk around. Okay, welcome to the Thronebreaker tutorial. Before embarking on an adventure, you should get acquainted with the basic game mechanics. You control the... okay. Oh, you can you're running? Okay, that's fine. Follow... fine. I'm following the cobblestone road. I should have taken this shortcut through the dirt path. Little out-of-focus effects here. Obviously, not the graphics budget of The Witcher, but that's not what you'd expect, right? Okay. I'm collecting resources. Okay, there's way more to this than I imagined. Alright, so you can see the resources up there, gold, wood, and recruits. How does this actually involve the card game? I'm so confused. While on the road, you can find useful items and even new companions who will support you in battle. Okay. If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to thoroughly explore the map and complete side quests. Okay. I see them doing stuff. Are you destroying... Can I destroy this tree? I saw you destroying trees. Can I destroy trees? It doesn't appear that I can destroy trees. I saw... Oh, okay, there's a helmet over this thing. So what about that?
I thought it were bandits riding in.
Okay, right click. Alright. I guess there'll be an icon if I can do something. I got 8 more people. I don't see any more icons. Oh, well, you have to be very close to see the icons, so that's not necessarily true. Oh boy, I don't know about this. Not sure how I feel about this turn of events. Seems fidgety is all. Alright, there's more to this game than I realized, obviously, already. Do you want to talk, madam?
Milka. They stretched her over a fire till she told them where she buried her gold.
That's unfortunate for her, Milka.
Rather die than tell him she would. But I
Okay,
know where
well.
she went. Sit tight. Sketch it out here.
Oh, I found a treasure map. How did I find a treasure map? Congratulations, you found a treasure map. Search the area and you may just find the secret location marked on the map with an X. Okay, there's a little building and a stump. But first I'm going to go do this nonsense. See a little building and a stump? Was that anything like that over here? I don't feel like there was. We'll have to... It's not right here, I can tell you that much. There's a tree trunk blocking the road over there. There's no stump here that I see. I've received a treasure chest. Congratulations, you discovered a card that can be used in the Gwent multiplayer card game. Great. Okay, that's not going to help me, I guess, but interesting. Alright, this game is nothing like I thought it was, so we'll see how that goes. How can I see my treasure map, by the way? No. Can I see it again? don't see how. Okay, I'm a little confused. Oh, can't even go over there. I want my treasure. I didn't just find the treasure, did I? I don't feel like I did. There's not a lot you can click on the UI, to tell you the truth. Okay, well, I was figuring to see if there was anything up here, but I don't really see anything. Wish you could kind of move the map independent of moving your character, but you cannot. I guess I mean, I can't go down here, right? That's impossible. I can't make that jump. I'm laden down with my armor. So I can't do that. I know. An obstacle blocks my path. To remove it, you will need to spend some of your... Oh, I don't want to spend my resources. I've been so... Okay. Okay, so... Your Majesty, it seems someone felled an old oak, which now blocks the road. Unfortunately, our wagon cannot go around it. How do you wish to proceed? Have the loggers sort the matter. Our soldiers should conserve their strength. Minus 25 coin, plus 50... What is this one? Wood? Okay. I mean, I have a lot of money. That seems like the obvious. Issue access to soldiers and put them to work. Minus 1 soldier, plus 25 wood. It just doesn't seem that good. Just spend money. Just spend money, as some say. Most interactive objects are marked clearly on your map, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you'd best be prepared for anything.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meve charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack! Charge!
That's all. Okay, so here's presumably the meat of the game. Meve was convinced the bands would flee to the cover of the forest upon realizing their grave mistake. After all, no ordinary band would dare attack the retinue of a queen, yet the strays of Spala were of a different breed. They held nothing sacred. Okay, I don't think I need a custom deck. Okay. So this says unique cards will appear in this battle. This says a key battle in Meve's story, unique cards may appear in your hand or deck. Oh. These things are both true. Okay, start battle. Hello? Something's happening here, right? So you walk around a map, gathering yourself. Oh, this looks pretty. This is the battlefield. You will play your cards at the bottom half, and your opponent will play on top. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so there's just more walking around than I had anticipated. Units can be played on one of two. I thought there were 3 rows in the Witcher 3, but maybe I was wrong. Units can be played on one of 2 rows, melee or range. But remember, the abilities of some cards can be differing depending on the row you play them. Okay. A standard battle can last up to 3 rounds. The first to win 2 rounds wins the whole match. That sounds familiar. Players alternate their turns. During your turn, you can play only 1 card. You can use any number of abilities. The player who goes first in the match is the same who initiated the battle. In this case, you encountered an ambush, so your opponent will have the first turn.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Strays
To attack the queen?
Slinger.
An outrage!
The strength of each unit you play adds to your army's total strength. You can see that in the upper left corner. The player whose army has the most strength at the end of the round will win the round. Some units have armor. Armor absorbs a certain amount of damage dealt to the unit. You can see this guy has armor.
Your Grace, the men await.
Okay.
You must lead to begin the attack.
Most cards have an ability of some kind. To learn more about it, select the card and read its short description. This illustration will appear if you right-click on the card. I don't want to play any card. I want to see this. Okay. Here's their dude. 3 power, 2 armor. Deploy, move 1 unit for opposite this unit, and damage it by 1. That did not happen. Okay, I've got Count Caldwell. Human Blitz. Deploy, play a copy of each adjacent unit from your deck. What do you... Here's the Lyrian Arbalist. That sounds like a long range. Huh. Alright, deploy. Damage enemy by the number of cards on this row, including self. Reach 2. The instant rows you turn, okay. And I also have Valyrian Scytheman. Boost self by 5. Just this number goes up by 5, maybe? Is that what that means? Alright, anyway, whatever. I'm going to take the Valyrian Scythe. How do I play it? I'm attempting to play any card. It said... What? Okay, play. There we go.
Salt of the earth,
did I put that in the
they
right
are, Your
place?
Grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Okay, Caldwell. Scythmen have the loyal ability. This means that their other abilities are activated every time you use Maeve's ability. Okay, I don't know what that means. Each allows his own unique ability. To learn what it is, just select the leader. Maeve's ability allows her to boost a unit's strength and add armor to it. You can use this ability once every few turns. Is it a specific number or just whatever? To use Maeve's ability, first select her, and then select one of your units. Okay, so I've selected her, and I've selected one of my units.
I shall teach you to respect
Number
the
goes up
crown,
to 11. I don't see any
dogs.
armor or anything. Oh, there it goes. It takes a long time. Just one armor. You gotta make it one more time in your turn. Is that in the right place? I feel like it should be up there. I mean, his scythe is fairly large, but it's not like a projectile. Alright, whatever.
The chase is on!
We put this in the back as well. Play any card. So how can I tell if she's ready? Cooldown 3. Okay. Damage and number of cards on the row. Okay. How about we just put it on the back right here? I think I messed up earlier. Oh, here. Can't reach him. I did a thing. Great job, me.
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Slinger. Okay, we are bombarded. Your opponent's cards also have abilities. Be sure to read their description carefully and adapt your strategy accordingly. Yeah, that's probably not what I've done so far. Move one unit to the row opposite this unit and damage it by 1. The row opposite. They didn't damage me by 1, so that's fine. Okay, well, take this guy. What if I do put it here?
What?
Sorry, I put it the other way.
The strays took tail and run.
I should have placed him in the back row, shouldn't I?
Yes, our victory is assured. Sound the horns. May they sing praises of this triumph.
Nothing
for
happened.
ages.
None of our abilities mattered, and I guess we won. Okay, I will pass. The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of the round will win the round. In the event of a tie, both players will see a victory. Well, I won, but I guess it's just because my cards were vastly superior, right? Okay, so we got 2 of these fellers.
Battle formation! Protect the queen!
Okay. So I won the previous round. We'll play first in this round. Alright, playing a card. I'm gonna put them in the front like I feel like they're supposed to be this time. But I mean, do they ever get to attack? I don't know. This all seems very strange. Or maybe I do put them in there. I don't know. It seems like they're safe in the back. I don't understand how to play this game quite clearly. I mean, yeah, I gotta put him back here, then have that guy attack, and he'll do some damage, right? You are still... Oh, cooldown 3? Why cooldown 3? Does it ever go down? Turns have happened.
Slings, they hide well.
Cooldown 3, okay.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
If they don't put anybody in the front, though. Oh, they put somebody in the front. I will be able to attack them. Whenever an enemy takes damage, boost self by 1. Okay. Numbers go up. Seems good enough. Blasted him. It's a tremendous job by me, I guess. Your leader ability now. Cooldown. Oh. Okay, fine. The cooldown's complete. It was not showing the cooldown's status. It was showing that the cooldown was 3. Okay, fair enough. I don't know where to see. Oh, yes, pass. I don't think that's gonna work for you. I've won 2 rounds in a row, which means you are the battle's victor. Congratulations. That I did feel like I learned
you on your latest
absolutely
victory, Your
nothing
Grace.
there.
The bandits
Absolutely
stood not a chance.
No, numbers good, armor good. I guess things I've learned. Biting frost. Oh, I didn't read that.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Neve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road afore.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
So, great. Obviously, the audio production of this was really nice. Yeah. But this is the high road here. This is the high road. I'm finding this a little hard to believe. Is this the best road we've got here in the kingdom? Because that's pretty embarrassing.
Ah, I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the Pearl of the North. With its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle, I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve.
To survey your armor, you must first pitch camp. Pitch camp by pressing the tent button over here. I'm getting more buttons in the UI. Okay, well, I'll do that. Camp buildings allow you to expand your army and give you access to important information. Okay, I believe you. Most camp buildings can be improved in your workshop. These improvements will give you access to stronger units, thus easing your journey down the line. Enter the workshop. What's the workshop? It's this one. What about this? Oh, this says workshop. I've attempted it. Okay, whatever. Here you can build and improve camp buildings. To improve your camp buildings, you must first collect the appropriate quantity of gold and wood, as seen in the upper right. For your journey, you'll definitely need access to a regional map, but to get, you'll first need to improve your royal tent. Upgrade the royal tent to level 2. How much is that going to cost me? 1,000 gold and 50 wood. I'm feeling poor already. Thanks to the improvement, you now have access to the regional map, which you can open from the main game screen. The workshop itself can be improved. With each subsequent improvement, you gain access to new, stronger units. Okay. Go to the command tent to view your army. Okay. This is my army. It's cards. In the command tent, you can create units and build your army from available cards. Improving this building will increase your army's recruit cap, allowing you to use stronger units. The cards currently in your deck are displayed on the left-hand side. Okay. I've got Reynard Odo. He seems pretty good. He's named for Odo from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Okay. All cards available for you to create and place in your deck are displayed on the main screen. Okay. You can gain access to new cards by upgrading your training grounds and workshop, as well as through certain story-related tasks. Grayed out cards are available that have not yet been created. Are these seem to be greened out? I'm confused. Okay. You must first create them before you can include them in your deck. The deck must contain a minimum of 25 cards while not exceeding your army's recruit cap, which you can see here again. Currently, your recruit cap is at 125 points. Okay. To create new cards, you need a particular resource, recruits. You can see them in the upper right. You can gain recruits at conscription posts, which are marked on the map with a helmet icon, as well as through certain story-related tasks. Okay. You've seen additional resources to recruit a Wagenberg card. Wagenberg? Machine Field Support. So, what I'm seeing here, these special cards, I don't really know how they work, but items. So it wants me to right-click Wagenberg. As long as it doesn't have a number next to it, but neither do the two special ones. Those special ones. That is. Okay, I'm just gonna right-click you. No, am I wrong? Click it here, maybe. There is. I mean, they're showing stuff here. I'm just being stupid. Damage all units on an enemy row by this unit's armor amount, then lose all armor. Gain 1 armor whenever a card appears on this row. Okay. So does that include itself? I don't really know. Okay. do I have? Recruit. Okay. Recruit 250 gold, 2 recruits, and 50 wood. Why do you need wood? But, oh, you're a machine. Okay, fine. Well, I mean, sorry, I guess you said you're a machine. Add Wagenberg to your deck. Okay, let's see how we want. Okay. There it goes. It says ×2. I don't really understand why it says ×2, but it does. You can now view and create new cards or return to the main game screen to continue your journey. I think I don't know what I'm doing with that right now, so I'll probably not get into that. Premium cards. Ownership. Lot to I think, puzzle out on this one. What color? I know what the different colors mean. Obviously, I did not play a great deal of Gwent. Right. You can now take a look at your other encampments to familiarize yourself with their functions, or you can return to the main game and continue. I like to continue my journey. I'm trying to get through as much of this as I can for this video, just to see what's going on here. All right, I'm walking again. Remember that you can open your map by clicking on the compass rose right here on the left side of the screen. Okay. Golden chest. Yeah, I did pick up a golden chest. That's true. It was a triumph. Your primary task is marked with an exclamation point to see what way to scroll through the map. All right, so I'm going over here on something we are calling the high road, which I find absurd. Okay, large map though. Interesting. I can open the legend. No. Notice board, point of fast travel. Oh, there's fast travel. Battle, puzzle, golden chest, shrine, conscription post, loot, locked items. Okay. Player? Yeah, I got a center on me. We got some open inventory, letters, reports. In the Royal Tent, you can view the letters and maps you've received so far, as well as keys and card fragments. The Royal Tent screen can also be accessed from the main game screen by pressing the knapsack icon. Okay, what letters we got here? The Royal Steward's letter. Your Highness, artisans from Gradabor have prepared a new tapestry pattern for the throne room. I've included an engraving of the design. You will be pleased with it, I hope. A Cintrian line inherited from King Coram I. Bared fangs offer stunning realism, and the ancestral sword of the Delans of Temeria appears as if forged in the very depths of Mahakam. I've no doubt it shall prove the castle's latest masterpiece. We eagerly await your return, my lady. Gustave Perrault. Royal servant. Steward, excuse me. Letter from King Damavend. Dear Mev, you've my gratitude for attending the summit. What luck we did not put off meeting any longer. From what my men say, armies on the march are kicking up a veritable dust storm across the Yaruga. Come what may, remember you have my full unconditional support. Best wishes, Damavend. Reports. Report Nilfgaardian movements. Notice increased Nilfgaardian activity in the foothills of Arnol Mountain and near Redbrunn, that's a place. Ambassador claims routine training exercises. Number of troops, quality of equipment, however, indicate otherwise. Recommend strengthening border forces and tripling patrols along Yaruga. Strays of Spala, we've heard of these guys. Strays of Spala, bandit group formed after revolt in the dungeons of Spala Castle. Mainly pickpockets, racketeers, cut persons, assassins, armed with slings, daggers, instruments of torture stolen from Spala, headsmen, axes, saws, hammers. Cleverer and bolder than common bandits. Attack heavily armed convoys, noblemen's mansions. Unable to determine identity of group's leader. Okay. There's something new here. I just left here. There's an exclamation point. Oh, mess tent. Okay, fine. You can talk with your companions in the mess tent. Give them a little bit of your time, and you may just learn a secret or two. Hello, sir. Would you like to talk?
A bit of respite, Reynard.
Yes. But if you've any new orders, Your Grace, I can be ready at any...
At ease, Reynard. At ease.
I'm not going to harp on how much my son Willem sucks.
Don't you find it wearisome sitting alone? Wouldn't you prefer another's company? Swapping tales with the innkeep, even?
Nothing wrong with sitting by yourself.
Your concern, I most appreciate, Your Grace. But I prefer silence.
Has it always been thus with you? Ever a man apart?
Quite the contrary, Your Grace. As a youth, I gloried in company, delighted in conversation.
So what was it that changed you?
That delight nearly cost me my head. But do you truly not know the tale, milady? How I came to be your departed husband's aide?
Guess not.
I don't, but would gladly hear it.
I had but 20 winters behind me when I enlisted. Yet I was granted the rank of lieutenant from the start, not by merit, but by birth. The respect of veteran officers, both my peers and seniors, that they could not grant. Nor did I deserve it. To earn that respect became my driving aim, and to seem wise beyond my years, I began spouting off about the king's decisions. This maneuver Reginald botched, that he failed to think through, and yet elsewhere he'd blundered like a schoolboy.
Talk of that nature could only ever result in misfortune.
It was not long before I was clanking about in shackles. Another officer had reported me. I was charged with lèse-majesté.
Shouldn't have those laws. I believe Thailand still does. Did they finally get rid of those?
The court-martial took but a quarter of an hour to deliver verdict and sentence. I was guilty of treason, and the noose awaited me. But Reginald first stayed the execution, then ordered that I repeat every word I'd uttered about his person or deeds. Soaked with sweat, my voice cracking, I did as he ordained. Reginald listened, raptly and silently, and when I'd finished, he declared I was right. He then appointed me his personal aide. A clever lad like you, I can always use at my side.
Indeed. Though hardly sharp himself, wisdom in others Reginald both recognized and heeded.
Good old Reggie.
It was then I swore two things. Firstly, never again to wag my tongue like a fool. Secondly, never to betray his trust.
And you never did. Know what he told me moments before he passed? Trust none of them, Meave, save Reynard. The old sod was right about that, at least. I thank you for sharing that tale, Reynard. Truly.
All right, well...
Alas, I've come to fear Willem might simply not be cut out to be a king, let alone a good one.
A harsh judgment, Your Grace. Let's not be hasty.
Yeah.
The prince is but 16 summers to him.
Oh, it's not
And
that
is thus
young.
fully grown. The crown he should be able to bear at his age. Yet I left the land in his care for but a few months, and look what's become of it. Bandits roam and loot unchecked.
We might yet learn of mitigating circumstances. Events beyond his control.
Would that it were so, Reynard. Would that it were so. Elsewise we must hope Ansaeus will demonstrate more wit than his brother. Though I see little chance of that either.
All right, so I
It's
gotta
time
get out
I
of here.
attended to other matters.
So, lots and lots of plot in this game. Way more plot than I had anticipated. Voice acting very well done. I'm not sure it's really what I want in life, but it's not bad. Here's somebody. I'll talk to you.
Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed along the high road? And in
Yep.
broad daylight, no less?
That's
Were
the
it not
stuff,
for
buddy.
mandatory merchant routes and stacking rights, why I'd have gone round, through Sodden. They told me. Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, a damn disgrace. Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking
that's all.
rights, why I'd have gone round, through
That
Sodden.
was less than I expected, honestly. Maybe my expectations are unreasonable. Your army's morale can change. Neutral morale has no impact on your cards, whereas low morale lowers each unit's strength by 1 point and high morale increases it by 1 point. The army's current low morale is displayed by an icon in the upper left corner of the screen. It is. Changes in morale depend on your choice throughout the game. To increase it, make an offering at a wayside shrine. Remember, after victorious battle, morale returns to neutral, so you can always keep an eye on it. Well, I don't want to waste this. I don't. How much? Let's see how much it is. All right. Oh wow. Did it cost me anything? It didn't appear to. So okay, so I guess you should just always do that if you see one. This doesn't look good down here.
Gods have
I think
mercy.
we're gonna need a witcher.
Whatever is this filth?
Necrophages.
Oh, yeah.
Drawn here by blood's scent.
For such vile monstrosities to prowl the high roads of my realm. I won't allow it. Attack!
All right. My enemy is apparently a bunch of undead. Who were these travelers whose bodies now litter the roadside? They had the look of pilgrims who found misfortune after crossing paths with the strays of Spala. The bandits had slit their throats, leaving the bodies to rot under the sun. They'd likely have known the stench would attract the attention of flesh-hungry scavengers, thus exposing the next passers-by to a horrific death. Clearly, this realization hadn't bothered them in the slightest. Okay, custom deck. What? Oh, I got a little thing here. A trophy is a unique type of card. You can have only one in your deck at a time. The trophy will automatically appear on the battlefield at the beginning of each match.
Fog in broad daylight, with the heat positively sweltering. Have we to do with some manner of sorcery?
We shouldn't exclude the possibility, my lord. And great caution we must exercise.
Your rows are now covered in fog, which is just one of several effectual encounter. Row effects affect all cards on a given row and can either have positive or negative consequences. Later on, you also can access cards that allow you to add similar row effects, okay? Well, where can I see?
What is this? Some spectre? A strigger?
I can't be sure, Your Grace. It's the first I've seen of any such thing.
This seems bad, doesn't it? Order to destroy the highest enemy, then boost all allies by that unit's power. Doesn't that sound terrible for me? What have we here? Okay, boost unit by 10. I don't have a unit out. Give the extra 1 for my troops here. I mean, I don't see any choice but to do this. What does the fog effect do and where can I see it? I know it's an effect, but I don't know how to see it. Alright, let's see what's up with this foglet. Death Wish. Triggers ability when moved from the battlefield to the graveyard. No, use their advantage not to the graveyard. Summon a copy of this unit from your deck. So you don't really want to kill it, huh? Okay. Well, I see nothing to do but this.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow.
I don't feel like using her skill, even though the Lyrian banner reduces cooldown, but I feel like this guy will just kill it. You know? I don't know. What's his cooldown? I don't understand. Maybe I should right click him. Order destroy the highest enemy, then boost all eyes by a unit power. I can't tell what the cooldown on that is. It seems like it should be very high. Alright, whatever. We did a thing.
These carrion eaters. I know them. Appeared on my estate last spring, enticed by the corpses of those of my sheep that fell. Harmless at first. Until, that is, they fill their guts. Seemed to become quite powerful then.
Okay, so deploy. Consume a unit in your graveyard and boost self by its power. There's nothing in his graveyard, I assume. So that's not doing much. I'd like to use this card, please. I cannot use this. Oh, use. I don't want to use the 4 2 times to boost their. Okay. Because it could do it to one of them as well. Doesn't seem. Oh, look, my strength went down. What caused that? I don't know. Okay. You're boosted. Yep. Sorry, wrong button. Get boosted. Now he's gonna use his terrifying power on me.
Fearsome they look, true.
Same deal.
But they bleed just as we do. Onward! Slay the filth!
I know I just put this card out here and win now. Oh, so something's doing -2 all the time. I don't understand. Where's that coming from? I mean, I don't really understand where that's coming from. Which is probably bad. This is the second fight of the game, and there's already multiple things I'm not understanding. Oh, here, there's where I can see that. Oh, okay. That's what's doing it. The fog is causing that, but it's fine. I don't care. Except for whatever. I mean, he's already passing, so. Is he in the graveyard now? I don't know. Is it going to be bad for me? Whatever. Round 1 is ours.
So fortunate we routed the beast before they had a chance to gorge.
I've got the Arbalist, and the Scytheman. This seems like it's pretty self-explanatory how this should be played. The trophy will stay on the battlefield between rounds because it has the resilience ability. Oh, okay. Permanent resilience. Okay. In you go. There's no fog anymore. Fog's gone, so I don't have that problem.
Aye.
A ghoul. Got stronger for some reason.
Your Grace, yet more come.
Oh.
They fill their bellies.
I guess he
man.
had something in his graveyard
This
because
doesn't
I
bode
killed
well.
it.
Oh no, not well at all.
Well. Alright, well. This should be all the contents of his grave. This is not going to be able to attack anybody. It's too far away. How do I skip this? I mean, I need... What? Do I have to place it there? Because when I do this,
Arbalist at your command.
I can't really shoot anywhere. Here, how about you? Because that's too far away. But I don't seem to be able to cancel. Like if I right click, it just goes back to the deck. So I have to put it there?
I'm a boss.
I got to attack something? That's unfortunate. I would have put this guy up front if I realized that. Well, that's alright. It's a learning experience. I don't understand his... Oh, look at that. That's
Strong
bad.
as steers they've grown. And they show no fear.
Frenzied, my lady. It's bloodlust. They lose all instinct to survive, feel no pain whatever. I've witnessed this before.
Your Majesty, we must give ground. Fall back. We can't win. Must minimize our losses.
I mean... Oh, yeah, I can't win. You're right. Just like Mev, each learner has a unique ability. So... Okay, so he used his ability and destroyed my dude, and now we're fucked. Okay, understood. Using his ability, the enemy leader destroyed your strongest unit and threw it to the necrophages as feed, which has made them much stronger.
My queen, there is no shame in ceding the field when fortunes turn sour.
Okay. You can pass only at the beginning of your turn for playing a card. Yes, passing makes a lot of sense here, I would assume, because that will make it so his terrifying skill doesn't cool down anymore. So yeah, just lose. We're done. Forget us. No chance of winning. The tutorial round is pretty embarrassing. The voracious Al Ghul has really fucked me over there. We've got Wagenberg, the new guy. Oh, we got Reverend Odo or Reynard Odo. Losing just one round does not mean defeat. To win the battle, you must gain 2 victory points.
Victory must be ours now. We shall not retreat. Arms at the ready. Attack!
He'll go for. We have 4 cards this time. Why is that?
Yet another abomination.
Oh, that stench. My salts. Where are my salts?
So I don't. Okay. So this is why the commander army. You should understand the synergies that exist between your cards. Sure. To get things started, play Wagenberg on the melee road. This the ability card becomes more powerful with each infantry unit that is placed on the same row after it. Okay. Order. Damage all units. Okay, so that's me telling it to do. Okay. Alright, I'll do as you ask. It is tutorial. Cards that have the order ability can be activated manually at any time you choose during your turn, but only after enough time has passed. And placed on the battlefield, the icon at the bottom of the card will indicate when the ability is available to use. So right now, okay. During your turn, you can activate any number of cards that have their order ability. Most can only be used once, but the order ability of some cards can be activated multiple times in a battle. Okay. To me, I can't tell what that... Anyway, whatever, that's fine. Enter. How can I tell if she's ready? She's apparently not ready, but yeah, what you got? No more Al Ghuls, please. You consumed a unit in the graveyard, I guess. Play an Arbalest on the melee run in order to take advantage of Wagenberg's ability to add 1 armor point to the unit. Sure. I'm worried about killing their things though, because killing their things gives them advantages of sorts. Use already? You want me to use Wagenberg's ability? I was gonna save up. All right. Whoops, I did use it on myself. Is that what you're supposed to do? An excellent click by me. Oh man, that's not good. Reynald's ability allows you to reactivate units whose order ability has already been used. That's why you can use Wagenberg's ability once again. Maybe I can use it better this time. I don't know.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
No, okay. Oh, okay. This time I will try to hit something of theirs instead of something of mine. How does that sound? In turn. Alright, well, that doesn't look too scary. Oh, we're up by 5. He passed. Your opponent's run out of cards, and you get a half-sided one vision. Sure, so you can either pass your turn or play your out your glorious shrine for the very end. I see no reason to do that. We win. Despite hitting myself in the face.
Us. Victory is ours.
I mean, I tried to get me. I should have hit myself again. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Looting. Those that enemy was mostly made of wooden boards, as one might suspect. Letter found. My beloved, please write as soon as you reach the temple. I know only 2 weeks have passed, but my heart weighs heavy with thoughts of you. Our home feels empty without you. I hope our offering, though modest, will please the mother goddess. With her blessing, we shall have a child at long last. I have no doubt you'll make as loving a father as husband. Oh, Weird sentence. Please be vigilant and return soon. Return to me soon. Forever yours, Frilke. Is how I'm pretending that's pronounced. If I'm like wandering the wilds, then those icons above things don't appear like immediately, you know? So it's like, well, gotta run around, right? Hello, sir.
Many trees we felled, my lady. Might you have need of them? So, take whatever your heart desires.
Already oh, he gave me more.
They
Then.
call themselves strays? Well, we'll treat them like strays.
Like stray cats, we treat them well and make sure that they're okay.
We build a bridge, brick by brick. I want
I don't want to hear you singing. So
grows thick.
I'm assuming that's the end if he's singing and shit. Yeah, wandering around I guess is beneficial in this game. You wandering around has actual use, which is kind of strange, but this is not strictly something I think you can call gameplay. I think they just give me these resources as the result of battles. Like, this is not a game. This is just walking around. Okay. Discovering signposts allows you to fast travel, and you move between them at any time in your regional map. Great. That's good to see. Like, yeah, this is just kind of eating my time. Not gonna lie, I'm not particularly impressed by this part of the map. The gathering resources is not to my liking.
Lady.
Hello.
The masks they wear. Have you seen them?
No.
They've fangs, snouts,
Oh.
horns. Like a right proper nightmare.
Even horns?
Your Majesty, I beg of you, thrash them bandits, please. Scared to step out into me own fields, I am.
Okay, well, I think this is where I will call the video. My final conclusions on this. Obviously, I did say that this genre of card games is not really my favorite thing. I still have a lot to learn about this one, clearly, and I'm eager to continue to learn more about the game. My only real criticism is this wandering around the world and holding right click to get more resources. That just doesn't seem like much. The part with the camp, you do get to make some strategic decisions here on upgrades and stuff. That's promising. I like the idea, so you can improve. That's how you basically improve your deck. So that's interesting to me. I think that's pretty cool. And the amount of care put into the world and especially the voice acting seems really nice to me. So I expect that I will not be making more videos of this, but I will continue to pursue just a little bit more on my own, I think. So overall, was like a solid game. I don't know 100%, but I feel like at some point CD Projekt Red is supposed to be cutting off support for Gwent multiplayer. I don't know if that means the one inside this game or what, because I'm just not that familiar with it. But that's something worth looking into if you value the multiplayer aspect. I think for me, I doubt I'll get through the whole single player aspect. But that's probably the only part I'll take a look at. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you again soon with more games from the February 2023 Humble Choice. Later.